Deep breaths, Leafs Nation. Deep breaths. Because in a mere few days after this treacherous year that we knew we were playing from like November is finally here. The playoffs are upon us. And on Tuesday night at 7:30, it all gets started at Scotiabank Arena. Game 1 of round 1 of the best of 7 series between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm scared. I'm ready to get hurt again. But I say that. Yet if they lose another series, I will be broken because I'm not ready for it. I don't know what I feel. What I do know is that I'm scared because I'm tired of losing the first round for 6 straight years. And I want to feel winning with this team for once. And yeah, on paper, are the Leafs the better team? Absolutely. Tampa Bay Lightning have been scuffling the last couple months. They haven't been great. The Leafs have been fine. They've been perfectly fine. They ended up being, 13 points ahead of the Lightning in the standings? Beautiful stuff, right? But who cares? Once the playoffs flip, it's a whole new ballgame. The NHL playoffs are that one playoffs where you can say just get in and anything can happen. Just look at the Montreal Canadiens when they played the Leafs. Just look at the Columbus Blue Jackets when they played the Leafs. That's why I'm not sitting here getting excited and thinking, oh, it's going to be a cakewalk for the Leafs. I like all the media people are saying and the podcast people are saying it. I'm just like, la, la, la. I'm not hearing it because I don't want to even think it and believe it for 1 second. Because that means I'll get hurt even more. And I can't take it. But as I mentioned, do I think this team is the best team the Leafs have put out there in the entire Matthews, Marner, Nylander era? Yes. Do I think they are better than the Tampa Bay Lightning? Also yes. Is there one thing looming over my mind that is the one thing that is like, I don't care how good the Leafs team is, that scares me? And it's Andrei Vasilevskiy. One of the best goalies in the National Hockey League. I don't care what his regular season numbers look like. I don't care. Oh, some goals were beat. He was being beat through them. That's so weird. That's not Vasilevskiy. Yeah, I don't care because it's the playoffs now. And it means nothing. Anything that we saw in the first 82 games means nothing. Because come playoff time, all bets are off. And Ilya Samsonov will be going up against Vasilevskiy. And that right there for me is the make it or break it matchup. We can talk about depth goal scoring. We can talk about power plays and penalty kills and all this nonsense. In the end, I'm not saying Samsonov's going to outplay Vasilevskiy because let's be honest, I don't expect that. But if Samsonov can hold his own and play the way he has over the last, few weeks, he's been fantastic. If he can do that, and the Leafs can beat Vasilevskiy, you're gonna move on. But do I think it's gonna happen? My Leaf brain says no, but I want to say yes. So I've talked about that. Let's move on to the other possible factors being a thing, right? So, special teams, what I mentioned earlier, the power play, penalty kill, all that stuff. And I know, it's not the key factor, but those are things that can swing a series. The talk about the Leafs power play all season long is that they don't really do much different. They're a top 10 power play, but it doesn't feel like it when they're out there. And with the Lightning power play, you know what that power play is, right? If you're the Leafs, and you're looking, anybody, if you're looking at the Leafs net, it's the Kucherov on one side and Stamkos on the other side and Hedman or Sergachev at the top that scares the living hell out of me. You have one-timers all over the place, and it's so scary. And people are going to say, well, in the last matchup they had like 6 or 8 power plays, they didn't get anything. Who cares? It's the playoffs. And for the Leafs penalty kill, they're in the, top 15, but it's not ideal. Tampa's penalty in the regular season wasn't all that great. Does it mean anything come playoff time? No. But we've seen in years past, special teams can be a big, big swing factor. So we'll see how it goes. Discipline. It also leads with the power plays. Tampa leads the league in penalties. They will be a pain in the rear. They will try and bait you into calls. It's up to the Leafs to pick your battles. I don't want to see Michael Bunting get cross-checked by Corey Perry, the ref not see it, Bunting it up and smack Corey Perry, and just like that, Bunting gets the only penalty. That's the last thing you want to see. So the Leafs got to be smart about this, because last year, the playoffs, my goodness, the power plays galore for both teams. Let's see what happens this year. But discipline is going to be a big factor. And depth goal scoring is going to be big. In years past, you haven't got much goal scoring from your back end. Pierre Engvall had played like 17 playoff games for the Leafs, never scored a goal. I think Ilya Mikheyev scored 2 playoff goals for the Leafs last year, both in the empty cage. David Kampf, I think, had 2 or 3. But other than that, you got nothing from your depth goal scoring. The Leafs went out there this year. They got Kelly Yarncrook for depth goal scoring. I bet he's on the top 2 lines now, but you brought in Ryan O'Reilly. You brought in Sam Lafferty. You brought in Noel Acciari, who are going to score goals in different ways. Can they contribute come playoff time? Come playoff time, I'm not going to sit here and say, well, this guy looked good tonight. No, it's about results. Okay, it's all about results. And getting depth goal scoring for this Leaf team would be massive, because you do not want to have to rely on the top 4 guys. If you want to throw Ryan O'Reilly into the mix and say top 5 guys, sure. You cannot rely on just those guys. If you do, you're going to lose the series. Plain and simple. You need some depth goal scoring. So with that being the case, does Matthew Knies make an appearance? Does he play in this series at all? And if he does he play game 1? Now, I've seen some of the lines from practice. I think it was today, and he was one of the extras, so maybe he's not even getting into game 1. But does he get in at all? It's going to be intriguing. But Leafs Nation, that's it for me. The next time I will talk to you guys, it'll be a little bit later than usual. I'll be with my girlfriend. We'll be out at the bar watching the game, and I'll be crapping myself the entire time. So the video will be uploaded a little bit later than usual. Well, the normal Tuesdays that I've been doing for you guys, when it comes out at about, 12:30, 1 o'clock. That'll probably be when Game 1 will be uploaded on Tuesday. 7:30 puck drop, Leafs Lightning at Scotiabank Arena. I'm ready, but I'm scared. That's where I'm at right now. But let's just get this thing underway. All right, so Leaf fans, Lightning fans, because you guys are probably here as well. And you can see how scared Leaf fans are, and it's rightfully so. Rightfully so. Smack the like button if you guys enjoyed this one. Hit the subscribe button. You guys not already, comment down below your thoughts on the video. Your thoughts on this upcoming series. Give me a prediction as to what is going to happen in this series. Let me know down below. Twitter and Instagram links are down below as well, so follow up there if you guys have not done so already. The Discord and TikTok links are down below. So follow up there if you guys have not done so already, and I will talk to you guys Jays edition tomorrow, 8:10 first pitch between the Jays and the Astros. In Houston, Christian Javier, Kevin Gausman is a pitching matchup there. And as for the Toronto Maple Leafs, next time I will talk to you guys on video will be after Game 1 of Round 1 of the NHL playoffs between the Leafs and the Lightning. 7:30 puck drop on Tuesday. Deep breaths, Leaf fans. We'll get there. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and are as scared as me. We'll talk to you guys then.